Hey YouTube, what's going on? John Rhino's back here with a mail day. We got about 12 cards to go through today. I also will say that there are a handful of contests out there. Cubs fan and Ray from Philly. I'm definitely going to try to do some responses and hopefully not miss the cutoff date. If I have already, I apologize. As I say in pretty much all my videos, I just get so busy. It's tough for me to get a hold of some free time. So I want to get this mail day out and ready to go. As you know, I've been working on the 54 top set, so I'm just going to get right into it. I can't recall if a couple of these cards I may have shown you already, but if I have not, obviously these would be the new ones from the past, I'd say 2 weeks or so. So first up, we've got a Ted Kluszewski. Got that in a 5, the SGC slab. Solid looking card. Again, I'm doing the 54 tops Hall of Famers and stars. There are 21 Hall of Famers, but I need 34 cards to fill up the case. As you've seen in some other videos, quick turn over here. Those cases that are on the bottom left there, they fit actually 35 cards, but I do 34 because the top row I leave for SGC, and the SGC slabs take up more space. Next up, Yogi Berra. I picked this up in a 3. Overall, it's pretty good quality. There is a slight little crease in the top left, which you probably can't see from the camera, but there was really good centering on this, so I was like, you know what, we'll go with a 3. I could have gotten a 4 or a 5, but they were a little off-centered, and quite frankly, they were just too expensive. This is really nice. It's centered, and again, you guys know me. I just want to have the card as long as it presents well. I'm fine with the grade being on the lower side. So, got the Yogi Berra. I don't know if I've showed this card off or not yet. I can't recall. So, if you've seen it before, oh well. Duke Snider in a 3. Again, it's a little off-centered. Left to right, right to left, whatever. But really presents well. This one doesn't have any creasing on it or anything. Really nice card. So, got the Duke. After this mail day, I will be 2 Hall of Famers away from completing the 21 card set. I will need the Willie Mays and the Al Kaline rookie. 2 of the higher priced cards in that set. So I am working on those as we speak. Next up, Tommy Lasorda. I got this in the 2.5. I wanted to get a higher grade, but they were going for a little, they were going for out of my price range. And there was an auction going off for this. And quite frankly, other than, some minor discoloration on his hat, there is some slight off-centering issues, but very slight, especially where his glove comes off the actual picture too. It makes more sense for there to be more space on there. Or maybe that's how it is. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. But I was able to get this in the 2.5, and it's honestly, it still looks really nice. And Tommy Lasorda, he was a Hall of Fame manager, not a player. So I'm not. Didn't really want to spend too much money on this, but and I think I paid I honestly don't even remember what I paid for it. Next up is the number 1, and it's the Ted Williams. He has 2 cards in this set, the first and last cards of the set. This was the number 1. The other one I've shown off before, I believe, but when I do a showcase of the whole 54 set, you guys can see that again. But here's the Ted Williams. This is nice. Got it in 2.5. Ted Williams cards are fairly pricey. I mean, this is well over. I want to say I tried to get it for like 90, but I ended up. I think it was like around $110. So, for me, that's as much as I really wanted to spend on that. So nice card. It's nice to see Ted Williams statistics. I mean, just a pure hitter in the sense, and he was just incredible. So nice to have another Ted Williams card to the collection, and a nice card. Some minor crease. There's a minor crease going right in through there, but it really presents well, and the colors are really strong on this picture. So it's a nice card. And I think we got a couple more 54s. Yeah, we've got 3 54s before we get into a few other things. Larry Doby, that up on a 4. This card seems to be hard to find on eBay, or at least it's tough to get this card at a reasonable price and a good grade. For some reason, it just seems to be a little expensive. I mean, hey, Larry Doby, solid player, but I'd expect that for some of the more popular players of the set. But at any rate, Larry Doby was able to pick that up. Nice card, got it in a 4. And overall, really nice. Color's fairly strong. Good card overall. There you go. What do we got next? A couple non-Hall of Famers. But again, I need Hall of Famers and stars, so I'll just show these at both at once. Johnny Sane and Eddie Stanky. So both of these, are star players. I needed to determine which stars I wanted to have in my set, so I went with these. Obviously, there's a handful of other stars as well, but Johnny Sane and Eddie Stanky were part of them. So backs look nice. I'm still determining. I believe I have a Gil Hodges card coming in. Kind of borderline Hall of Famer in his own right. And there's a few other things that I'm just determining whether or not I want to bring in. So that's what I have for the 54 set. So I think I'm about like 20, I'll say like 25 or 26 cards in. So I need almost roughly about 9 or 10 more, give or take. I can't recall. So beyond that, I picked up some other cards too. I went with some 48 Bowmans and some 48-49 Leafs cards. So I won a couple auctions. First up will be the 48-49 Leaf, the Ralph Kiner. So this would be considered his rookie, if you may, or his, first card since the post-war, or when they started making baseball cards again. Bowman and Leaf were the first to do it. So, obviously he had been playing prior to that, but this was one of his first cards. So I guess you would consider this his rookie. But nice card. This isn't a 4. It's slightly off-centered, but other than that, it's got some strong color. It's really nice. I like the way this look. And I'll be honest with you, I really like these SGC slabs, quite frankly. And I like the way that they look now. The new insert on the top is really nice that they have. I tell you, I don't know, SGC seems to be, I'm becoming more of a fan with SGC than I am PSA. That's my own opinion though. But next up, Johnny Mize. Again, you could say this is his Leaf rookie card. This is in a 3. Nice card. The back is strong, really strong. The front does, has some fading, some spots on there, but overall, really nice looking card. Next up, got the Phil Rizzuto rookie. This card right here is off-centered, but other than his 48-49 Leaf, this would be one of his rookies as well, the Scuda. So really nice card. I'm happy to have that picked up. Got that at a reasonable price. And again, the black and whites, I think it's very privy to the time, and I like the way these cards look. Last but certainly not least, I guess you would consider this one of his rookie cards. I would say that his 48-49 Leaf rookie is more popular, a little more valuable, but I would still consider this a solid card, and this is the Warren Spahn 48 Bowman. This is, I guess you would consider one of his rookies. There is some scratching on the actual, so it's not the card, but there is some scratching on the PSA slab. This is an old slab, to say the least. They don't make these slabs like this too much anymore, but it is a smaller card. So got the Spawn, so really happy with that. And that would be the mail day. Now, I do have one other item that I'm going to show you. I'm just going to quickly walk over here and grab it. And this is a very unique item. I always, I would say shout out to Giuseppe. Boy, Dave, he collects obscure stuff like this. But speaking of Johnny Mize, there was a piece of his personal collection up for grabs. And I was like, you know what? Why not? You know, I like obscure things. I have something to Joe DiMaggio's. I have some Ted Williams cards from his personal collection. I have a few other things from other players' personal collections, and figured why not. So I picked this up from Johnny Mize. So this is Johnny Mize double ARP card, and this is from Hunt Auctions. It's one of the copies of the Letters of Providence because there was so many items, but this was his double ARP card. So pretty interesting piece to say the least. You know, I couldn't argue with it for the price, and you know, it is what it is. So that I picked that up as well. Really nice to have that in the collection as, you know, I guess an obscure piece, so to speak. So having that I thought was pretty cool. So that's what we got going on right now. So I appreciate everybody watching. This video is probably going on, oh geez, we're going on 11 minutes. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate all your time. Hope you enjoyed this mail day. I'll be back as soon as I can, hopefully within the next few weeks, if not sooner, to do some competition, or excuse me, some contest responses. If I don't get to it, guys, please don't hold it against me, but I'll try my best. So I hope everyone's doing great out there in YouTube land. I've been watching a lot of videos. Some guys got some great stuff. Keep up the good work, and I will talk to everybody soon. Later.